Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. I don't know. I hope it's gonna be not sloppy as hell.
You ready?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So this is Quake 1, the famous first-person shooter that people probably know. I'm gonna be playing through the single player, obviously. This is episode 1. The main thing in this game that I'm going to be doing is something called bunny hopping. Basically, when you when you strafe in midair in this game, you basically gain speed. So if you basically stay in the air as much as you can and move in the air, you can basically go way faster than you're supposed to normally by just walking. So you're gonna hear a whole lot of Quake guy grunting because he's jumping. So I hope you don't hate that sound because it's gonna be here for the entirety of the run. Here's some pussy strap. Ah, missed it. All right, let's try it again. So my movement's kind of sloppy. Alright. So normally you're supposed to hit a button to draw a bridge to get that key, but you can either do a bunny hop or do what I did, where you just stand on the side of that little I don't know what that is, but it basically lets you get the key a little bit faster. Alright, this is map 3. I'm gonna attempt to do a skip here, but it's kind of difficult. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I got it. So what I did there was a grenade jump. Basically, when it's the basic damage boost idea. Something explodes, it gives you a boost, and you can go fast. And the game wants you to drop down, get that key, and then go all the way around, walk through some water and a bunch of crap, and do the level that way. But if you just do that one grenade jump, it just lets you go straight back to the top, and it skips a whole bunch of boring walking. Oh, whoops. I hit my load key. Okay. This should be a really easy grenade jump, but I choke it every time. I choked it. Don't know why I have trouble with this specific one, but I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm gonna restart because now the enemies are in my way. There you go. Again, you have to do a whole bunch of walking around. You have to go into this underwater base thing and fight some enemies, hit a bunch of switches, and deal with a whole bunch of garbage that's not really particularly interesting. So you can just do that jump and break it. Alright, I could do a grenade jump there to do it basically like the fast way, but to avoid dying to an enemy that you'll grow to love just as much as I love it. These fiends here, they are a whole lot in this game. That's unfortunate. But that fiend there, you could do a grenade jump off of him with a nade, so you don't have to pick up the rocket launcher, and you can go straight here the fast way. But it's really difficult because It's just really finicky. Yeah. Oh. I think let's do the rocket jump way. Boring way. Oh, I'm hitting my load key. Alright. You can see that there's a whole lot of, like, pathways in this level. And they want you to do just an absolute crap ton of fighting to get to this one button that then draws that bridge and lets you progress. But if you do it, if you do one jump, it, you know, makes that all good. So this is the last map of episode 1. This is this boss fight. It's very interesting. I just beat him. That's it. I hope you're really gonna enjoy these boss fights because you're gonna see a whole lot of them. All right, this is this is the best one. All right, this is episode 2 and 1. It's the most unimpressive looking skip in the entire game. That was the entire level. They did not see. They did not expect you to just jump that, but yeah. I have to actually hit these switches here because if you don't hit these switches, the game crashes. I don't know why, but it just crashes. This is actually one of the levels we do basically the intended route. Just go around here. I'm gonna kill this fiend here because those enemies are terrible. The fiends do way too much damage, and just later in this episode and in the later episodes, you'll probably see me dying to one of them at some point, because they're very bad enemies. Alright, episode 2, 3. Just some general movement. And then a grenade jump. Alright, cool. So that skips, again, a whole lot of the level. You're supposed to, like, go all around, get this key, go back, open a door, do some more key collecting, going back everywhere, and that jump skips so much of this extremely uninteresting level. Here's another fun level. It introduces the other shitty or crappy enemy in this game, and you'll see it in a minute. This you're supposed to go on this weird, like, floating platform thing that lets you get here and to get this key, but you can just do a rocket jump and go backwards basically and get in here that way. Alright, here's a fun enemy. Do a rocket jump on these stairs. It's a really finicky rocket jump because the stairs physics in this game are not very good. Okay, there you go. This is a fun enemy. It might kill me. I hope it doesn't, but it did. It's a shambler. They shoot lightning out of their hands. I'm not really sure why they're in this game because they, like, almost insta-kill you. And this is again, in case you don't know, this is on easy. And if you've never played this game before, the problem with easy in this game is that all the enemies do the same damage as they would on Nightmare, except there's just less of them on easy. So things can still kill you very quickly if you're playing on easy. Here's another fun fiend. Let's see if I can dodge him. I dodged him somehow. That honestly should not have worked, but it worked. Fun enemies. There's another fiend. Hopefully he doesn't own me. He didn't. Well, he might actually own me. No, he didn't. This is a cool trick here. This is one of the only sequence breaks in this game that does not actually require a rocket jump, so it's kind of unique in this way. If you hit the elevator button here and then stand in this door, you get stuck in it. And after a couple seconds, it opens. And if you have enough health, you can survive the damage that the game puts on you. When you get, you know, when you, I can't figure out my words. You know, you hit the button, a door opens later in the level that, you know, you need to finish the level and blah, 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 and skip stuff. Okay. Alright, final map. this was a charity marathon, this would be the level where you would be reading donations, because this is not a very interesting level. You just do that rocket jump, and this is basically it. You have this elevator with a fiend in it and some other enemies that spawn, and not much else you do. Now you just sit here for the next 40 seconds waiting for a door to open. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta... Oh god, I'm stuck. I got wrecked. I wasn't paying attention and I got cornered. That's the first time I've gotten wrecked by a fiend. Look at that. He's like he's going so fast. I can't kill him fast enough. Some zombies spawned. Don't really know why. They're just there. I think they're actually called something else, but I don't know what they're actually called, so I'm gonna call them zombies. I'm sorry for every Quake fan who hates that I call them that. This is a fun enemy. They shoot balls at you. That's it. So I could rocket jump into the portal there and end the level, but that actually will make the game, well, I need to collect that rune, because even though you might think that they're completely useless, you actually need them to finish the game. If you don't have those runes, you won't be able to access the final boss level, so yeah. Also, you might have noticed that that episode did not have a final boss, you know, compared to episode 1. Yeah, that's a theme. Episode 1 is the only map with a final boss in it. That's a fun jump. I have to deal with the terribleness that are slope and stairs physics in this game, and it allows you to jump into that little gap, which lets you get this key card a lot faster, and it lets you basically just walk straight to the end of the level like this. Okay, this is a dumb trick. Basically, you're trying to jump over the trigger that makes this pedestal go down, because the idea of the level is you walk towards that little pedestal thing, and then the and then the pedestal lowers, and you're like, oh crap, what do I do? You know, what am I supposed to do? And you walk all the way around. There's actually a different skip you could do to skip most of the walking, but basically you skip a whole bunch of boring stuff, you know, as is basically the theme of every single skip in this game. And then you just get to this last area where you get this key and you finish the level. Here's another fun grenade jump. This one jump skipped basically the entire level. You go up here, get this key, and then you're at this final fighting section, which I'm just going to hope goes well, because it's terrible. There's a million enemies that can body block you. So I'm just gonna jump through this and hope I don't get owned. I'm getting owned. Okay, let's try that again. There's too many enemies in this section. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. Okay. Let's get past this ogre. And then there's one more knight over here, which I can walk. Okay, good. As you might be able to imagine, that level is terrible on Nightmare, because there's like 4 times the enemies in that area, where you basically are forced to kill like most of them, or else you're not making it through. This is map 4, I think? Yeah, 4. That sounds about right. This is mostly intended route-ish, I guess. And then you do this one rocket jump. I don't actually know what the intended route of this map is, but I know that to speedrun it, you do this rocket jump and get over here. And then you go over here, get the squad damage, see the shambler, which you're not gonna fight. Go straight over here, fall down because you're dumb, and then you're at the end of the level. This is map 5. Don't hold forward in these pipes. If you hold forward in these pipes, the game might soft lock on you, which is great. Don't want that. Oh, I can't see. In my normal settings, those fiends aren't as like dark. Okay, so as you can see with these pipes, well, on the top, you're supposed to like drop down into the. Oh, I'm gonna take fall damage. I need more health. Oh no. Okay, that's unfortunate. He caught me saving. But basically, what I did there is I did a rocket jump to hit a trigger that's on top of the little pipe that's like on the roof there. And if you hit that trigger, it allows you to basically skip one of the like I guess you can call them cycles or like one of the rooms areas of this map, which helps because this map is a whole lot of going from places, hitting buttons, and I mean, not anything that allows for a lot of interesting movement. Oh, that's also nice. I hit the slope and randomly went up. That's Quake physics. Oh, Fiend was waiting on me, but he didn't kill me, luckily. And here's the end. And we're going to the... It's a portal. Alright, last map. This map is relatively straightforward. You just do, you know, some simple bunny hopping here. Get the key. Avoid a bunch of enemies. You do this one rock. Oh, I got by the fiend. You do a rocket jump. Try to not get owned by the fiend that's chasing you. He's not behind me. I'm trying to wall strafe a little bit. That's a trick that I haven't explained yet, but you don't really do it in this run at all, really. But basically, when you like hug a wall and look at a specific angle, you can actually walk faster than normal walking speed. So that's nice. So, final episode. There's a trick at the start of this map, which involves a really complicated, like, air strafe. Air strafing is like, you know, when you move in midair, that allows you to hit the button early. But instead, I'm going to do this version of the trick, where you do this little explosive boost, which lets you get to the button faster as well. It skips one of the keys and a bunch of walking. And then you just swim a little bit through here, through this pipe, through that one, go up, and that's it. Alright. Map 2 is also relatively straightforward. You don't really do anything particularly special until the end of the map. Though you could get the boost off of this shambler hitting you in the back, but sadly I kind of got stuck, so I couldn't get a boost off of him. Jump off of this ramp, go in here, open the door, hit the switch. Spikes here. Make sure you don't get crushed by them. That has happened before. It's very embarrassing when it happens. Enter this portal. Don't... Oh, I did the thing. Hit the wrong key. But you're supposed to air strafe onto that little doorway. If I do it right here, there you go. And then you try to line up the strafe jump, which is kind of difficult, but there you go, got a second try, which lets you get on top of that gate and skip one of the keys. I don't really know why they've decided that it was a good idea to have a gate that's... What the hell's going on? I don't know why they decided it was a good idea to have like a gate that's that low, but they thought that that was a good idea. Okay, there you go. That's not that hard, but I'm just a bad speedrunner. Get this key. There's a spawn, that blue thing. You're gonna love to hate that enemy just as much as fiends and basically every enemy in this game. But those are particularly annoying because they also have a really annoying sound effect to go with them. And they're just annoying in general. Oh, hello? There you go. This key over here. You hear this? Oh, there he is. He might explode in my face. I hope he doesn't, because then he was probably going to insta-kill me for some reason. You can hear the super fun splashing sound effect right behind me. Alright, that's fine. Good. Did not get owned. I'm gonna hug some walls here to go a little bit faster. Some more simple bunny hopping. And over here, grenade jump. There we go. Do another grenade jump into this little portal thing here. And you're done. There's a whole lot to that map that you luckily do not have to do. Yeah. If you've ever seen a 100% run of that map, it takes like 2 minutes, and there's a whole lot of stuff to be found in that map. That's a skip. It's actually a skip. You're supposed to jump out, or enter the other areas in that map to hit a button that then drops that little metal construction that was like on the roof down as like a bridge. But for some reason, they didn't anticipate the idea of you just jumping on the little poles instead. So because of the fact you get quad damage at the start of this level, you can actually do a grenade jump out of the water because the grenade has enough range when you have 4x damage to like reach you when you're on top of the water while the nade's on the floor. So you have to do that little jump and break the entire level. It's basically the theme of this game. Like, they did not anticipate for you to be able to move this fast or jump this high and all this crap, so it lets you do a lot of fun stuff. There's a whole lot of enemies here. I'm gonna try to not get wrecked by any of them. Okay, I didn't. There's still one enemy in this map that might own me, though. It is... Oh, there's the switch there. Can I... Wait, did I hit it? Oh, I did hit it. Never mind. No, I didn't. What? There you go. What the hell? So, one thing you might not notice, due to the fact that this does have like X and Y aiming, that it still has the Doom mechanic from, you know, Doom, where you can, where the height, like, you only have to, like, line up the horizontal axis of your aim to actually hit people. Like, you don't have to go up and down. So, but that's still in Quake, so technically, you know, you could aim as high as you want. If you just line it up properly, you can still kill them. Alright, so this is the final boss, you know, the one that, you know, is being hyped up, you know, it's, oh man, only episode 1 in the last map has, you know, final boss. It's super intense. There's some fishes here. They don't really pose much of a threat, really. You see this weird not black, but weird gray spiky looking thing? You see this big dude? Wow, man, that's probably the final boss. What do you do? Well, I'll tell you. First you shoot this guy, this lightning shooting guy, another one drops. You can kind of just ignore him. You have to pay attention to the spike ball, though. And when it enters this guy, you can go into it, telefrag him, and that's the game time. That's Quake 1. Congratulations and well done.
It was probably about 22 flat.
Oh.
Split a couple seconds.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching, I guess, and thank you too. You guys too for watching.